Welcome to the Owatonna Today Show, your community connection since 1991. I'm Linda Karnauskas, and I want to thank you for joining us on this Monday, August 29th. We have a fun and informative show for you today. First, we'll be on location. Actually, we'll be on location for the whole show. We'll be down at St. Mary's School, and we'll be talking to the Principal Kathleen Segna all about the restoration and repairs there. And then we're headed downtown to Cedar Avenue to visit Jodi, Klecker, and see Kleckers Kreations and learn about her new business. At this time, I'd also like to share with you that we have a new sponsor. The Owatonna Today Show would like to welcome back show sponsor United Way of Steele County. So we look forward to their sponsorship. The Owatonna Today Show welcomes your suggestions on show topics and guests. You can do so by emailing us at owatonnatoday@charter.net or by contacting our show's producer, Leanne Alt, at 390-5751. Leanne would love to hear from you. Meanwhile, we will take a short break to hear a word from our sponsors, and then we'll see you on location at St. Mary's School, so please stay with us.
United Way of Steele County has kicked off the 2016 campaign. This year's corporate campaign leader is Go for Sport. Our goal is $700,000. Be part of the change you want to see in the community. Give, advocate, volunteer, live united.
Hi, I'm Jodi Voisin with the staff at Fairview Animal Medical Center, your other family doctor. Fairview Animal Medical Center is a proud supporter of the Owatonna Today Show.
Recreational fires are allowed within the Owatonna city limits. They must be contained within a fire pit or a device designed for such use, and can be 3 feet in diameter and no more than 3 feet high. They must be 25 feet from a building or combustibles. Only untreated or unpainted woods must be used. Fires must be attended by a person at all times that are capable of extinguishing the fire. This has been a safety tip from the Owatonna Fire Department.
Hi, I'm Betsy Linger from the Owatonna Foundation. Your generosity has made Owatonna a better place to live by benefiting our community, the arts, recreation, and education. Please consider a donation today. The Owatonna Foundation is a proud sponsor of the Owatonna Today Show.
Welcome back to the Owatonna Today Show, your community connection. We are on location at St. Mary's School for a very special occasion. The school's reopening after a year of restoration and repairs, and we're here talking with Principal Kathleen Segna. And Kathleen, thank you for having us out. And why don't you tell us what's special about right here and where we're standing in the school?
Well, last year, mid-August, this room was brought to my attention by one of our maintenance guys and said, Kathleen, come and look. I want you to know that when we were waxing this room, it was pooling here in the center. So with that being known, it caused concern for alarm. And I contacted then shortly Catholic Mutual, which is our insurance company, and he came and shared with me, Kathleen, you have Sheffield Tile System in your building, don't you? And I was not aware of that. And so he proceeded to share with me a little bit more about Sheffield Tile System, and he said Sheffield Tile System is known to do exactly what you are just saying now, to kind of the support system is doesn't have enough support, so it's kind of coming down into the middle. And with that, we took a tour of the building, and we also found another, another concern in our kindergarten room. He pointed that out to me. And so we will now proceed on to our kindergarten room so that I can show you the second detail that was alarming to us.
Kathleen, we have relocated to a classroom where another indicator appeared to help, get this whole restoration underway. So would you explain to us?
Yes, this is the kindergarten room, Mrs. Wolf's room. And in this room, when I was walking with our agent from Catholic Mutual last mid-July, we came into this room, and this room had kind of like the old traditional lighting, the Venetian blind. I always call it like a Venetian blind lighting that went down this classroom, and it was very, very wavy. And with that, our Catholic Mutual agent asked for a stepladder, and he looked at some tiles, and he says, yes, I believe we have a problem here. And so with that, they studied for the fix, and over up here you can see the braces that they put in, the support system for the ceiling. Some classrooms had to have a fix in the ceiling. Others had to have a fix in the floor to give more support to the classroom below. And so with that, this is how they fixed this classroom, and this classroom ended up to get a new ceiling then and new lighting. So Mrs. Wolf is very excited about that.
Which, in all the affected areas, the system was put in?
Yes.
And renovations?
Yep. In some classrooms, it was fixed like this in the ceiling. Other classrooms have a beam going across in the center, and with some support beams coming down. Again, there were approximately 27 classrooms that were fixed, and each one had a different fix.
So you get out of this meeting with your insurance broker. What happened next? What did you have to do?
The next thing I did was I contacted the pastors and our school board advisory chair, and I told them what I had learned from our agent, Ryan Christensen, and I said Ryan suggested that I get a hold of an engineer, so Father McGrath suggested an engineer, so I contacted him, and it took a while for us to make that initial meeting happen. I believe that meeting, I contacted him the last week of July, and before we actually got him to come, it was the first week of August. So we were getting pretty close. Luckily, school was started very late last year. Labor Day was late, so that gave us some extra time as well. And after talking with the engineer, he looked at the room that we were in. He looked at this room. He did a walkthrough of other rooms, and he sat down with the pastors and myself and said, you really have a problem. We need to get this fixed. I recommend you not having school here at the start. And with that, we started brainstorming, the two pastors and I, as to where will we house the children.
What was the timeline from the time you knew you could not hold school here, had to find another location and start school?
Well, we were already in the first week of August, and Labor Day was late last year, so it was probably 4 weeks. But prior to that, it was probably 2 weeks that I had known. It just took time to get things rolling, to get those people contacted. You know, an emergency on my part didn't mean it was an emergency on other people's part, you know what I'm saying? But luckily that engineer had been in our building before. That's why I contacted him. He was familiar with our building, and when he came, we got things rolling.
Share briefly what fell in place for you.
What fell into place? What fell into place was the whole community coming together, not just the St. Mary's school community, but the whole community of Owatonna. Just knowing how much we depend on our city and our city officials and our fire department and their officials to make things happen and to make things safe. I just appreciated their wisdom and guidance so much. Couldn't have done it without them.
So you held classes where? We
held classes at Pillsbury. Pillsbury was a site that we found. We held them there. The teachers were phenomenal. We had to develop all new routines and procedures. So we came up with 15 committees. Teachers signed up for a committee that they felt strong or passionate about. Some signed up for one, some signed up for as many as 3 to get all of our procedures and routines into place.
And you had to have a quick build for classrooms, correct?
Yes, we did. And luckily, Metcon was on site at the Pillsbury campus, and so they helped us. They ordered their materials late Thursday afternoon and started building out on Saturday morning, and by the following Thursday it was all built out. With just temporary walls and doors. We could not have ceilings because we did not have a permit for ceilings.
So in a dire situation, I guess you could say you were blessed the way things fell into place. What was another job now coming out with the restoration completed and you're having to vacate Pillsbury?
Having to vacate Pillsbury meant to box everything up again. Teachers were great. We also had some volunteers that helped teachers. And when it was all done, we had 4 semis full of teacher materials. And that was housed over the summer and then was unloaded on the hottest days of the summer, August 1st, 2nd, and 3rd.
Now, things are looking great here. You're ready for a brand new school year. What was the cost of all this?
The cost, well, as you know, we have a campaign that is out right now, and it's a $2.25 million campaign. And that campaign is just not for the fix, it also includes what it cost us over at Pillsbury. Our rent at Pillsbury was $332,400. There was no way that St. Mary's could have that in their budget for last school year as well. So that was included in the campaign. And that's how we came up with the $2.25 million goal.
So many factors.
Yes.
Could we relocate? There's an area we'd like our viewers to see a memory of Pillsbury that the students participated in.
I would love to take you there.
Great.
Let's go.
Kathleen, we have relocated here in the connecting hallway in front of this beautiful piece of art. Would you explain what this is?
Yes, this artwork was done during Catholic Schools Week in February by all of our students under the direction of Mrs. Charlene Berg. She had them when they were in the library to take a few minutes of their library time and to do some painting on this canvas. There's 3 canvases right here. However, there were 4 when they did it. The 4th piece of canvas was auctioned off at the Night of Nights.
So this is a memory of Pillsbury. What it speaks to me is how cheery it is, and it's like hopeful and exciting, and a nice piece to have here in the connecting hallway. And speaking of the connecting hallway, what does that mean? What buildings is it connecting, and when were they built?
Okay, the connecting hallway was built to connect the 1952 building with the 1957 high school building. So that's why it's called the connecting hallway.
Okay. And now you don't have high school on premise, but what is the enrollment for this year?
Our enrollment for K-8 is 280 students, and then also we have preschool enrollment as well as kindergarten readiness enrollment.
And when does that start?
Next Thursday, we're having our back to school night where all the families and students can come and meet their teacher, see their classroom, bring their school supplies and put them in their desks, and then school actually will begin the day after Labor Day.
It's just amazing. And what are you noticing as you walk around the building as teachers are popping in and working?
I'm just noticing smiles. They're so happy to be home.
You've had such a year, but you should be complimented for all your efforts. And one last question, is there still room for enrollment?
Oh yes, we have some empty chairs. So if you're interested in St. Mary's School, a Catholic education for your child, please give us a call and we'll be happy to share with you what we have.
Congratulations, Kathleen, to you and all your staff and all those in Owatonna who helped.
Yes, thank you so much.
We will take a short break to hear a word from our sponsors, and then we'll be right back, so please stay with us.
Hi, I'm Jean Newkirk, personal banker here at Bremer Bank. Come see me today for our current retail loan specials and any of your banking needs.
And I'm Ryan Gillespie, mortgage loan officer here at Bremer Bank in Owatonna, and I'm happy to help you with all of your home loan needs. Come see us today.
I didn't just want another job, I wanted a career, so I expressed myself.
I was new to town and I didn't know where to turn for a job, so I decided to express myself.
I decided to express myself, and they helped find the right career for me.
Express Employment Professionals is in contact with thousands of companies in need of quality employees. Come in now and get the job you deserve.
Express yourself today.
I'm Bill Owens with the Owatonna Business Incubator. Whether your business is just starting out or is expanding, we have the office space and manufacturing space that you need. As the Small Business Counseling Center for this region, we are able to help you in your expansion or your startup of your business. We are a proud sponsor of the Owatonna Today Show.
Hi, I'm Tim Anderson, the owner of Anytime Fitness, where we make getting healthy affordable and convenient. Anytime Fitness is a proud sponsor of the Owatonna Today Show.
Owatonna Public Utilities, real people, real reliable, real progress.
Making life a little easier day after day, taking pride in our community, listening to what you say, a voice you can talk to. We're growing with you in mind in everything we do.
Owatonna Public
Welcome back to the Owatonna Today Show, your community connection. We are located here at Kleckers Creation on 302 Cedar Street in downtown Owatonna, and we're talking with the new owner-operator, Jodi Klecker. Welcome to the program, and thank you for having us at your beautiful store.
Thank you.
Jodi, why don't you tell a little bit about yourself to our viewers?
Sure. Jodi Klecker. I just opened up my storefront back in June of this year. I have previous experience. I was the manager out at Cashwise for a little over 20 years. With that, I had done numerous weddings and full service floral shop there, which then I wanted to incorporate here. So on site I have, my giftware, I have full service flowers, which means I can do birthdays, anniversaries, I can do sympathies, I can do weddings, I can wire out flowers for anybody that either comes in or gives me a call.
Jodi, you have a partner who's kind of assisted you in all of this, and when you walk in, folks, you'll understand what I'm speaking of. And who is that person that's full of talent?
That wonderful, wonderful man is my husband, Robert Klecker. He has made almost everything that you see here made out of wood. He's made the trellises, he's made the tables. He's even been very crafty now for me, and he's made a lot of the wood giftware that you see here. The pallet racks over next to the wine display. But yes, he's made the counter. Without his help, financially, it would have probably cost me a lot more, but together we always say that we're Team Klecker.
Okay. Well, as we're standing here, we're just entering all these beautiful gifts. What would you call the style of your store and the weddings that you're involved in as well?
My style is really a rustic, shabby chic look. I really enjoy having the look of old world charm created and accessorized with new pieces.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Now someone can come in and shop and pick out things for everyday gifts or whatever, not to mention just to come in with the girlfriends and our boyfriends and take a look around. There's just so much here. Can we walk down this section a little? Sure. And could you tell us what is in this area?
Sure. Over on this area, I've incorporated, the candy bouquets. The candy bouquets are actually a very nice thing for somebody. They're not for sure what they want. What if they're allergic to flowers, or for a child, for school or anything like that. They can store it in their locker. Very reasonably priced, and who doesn't like chocolate?
Right.
And then I also have over here, which is my beta fish.
Mm-hmm.
Beta fish I did when I was previously at Cashwise, and a lot of people love them. Mm-hmm. And so I wanted then to create my same style that I started back then and bring it into my own shop. So it's a nice live gift that you can give to somebody.
So I would say people need to put you on their where to go for gift list, because you do cater to that as well.
Yep, I try to come up with different and unique items to either give as a gift or to take home and put into your home.
Let's walk further back here. I see you're all set up for fall right here.
Yep, I incorporated a few of my fall pieces, and I don't like to go overboard on seasonal items, just because I'm assuming a lot of people are probably like myself, and they probably bring up the same stuff every year, like for Christmas, and you know exactly where it's going to go. So I like to just create a feeling of it. That way I don't have a lot left afterwards, but then I take that and then I would incorporate it into some like fresh flowers or something like that also.
Right. And just the murals and the sayings you have on the walls around here, you've really put a lot of detail into this shop. It's a fun place to look around. Mm-hmm. Let's pass down this way. There's so much to see. What would this section be again?
This section is probably more so dedicated to my husband, and again, he's spent a lot of time doing a lot of crafty things for me. So, he's made the door, which I know they bought this and they put it up as their headboard above their bed. So I thought that was a very unique idea. And then, he's made the stars with the little sayings of, live, laugh, love.
Okay. Then we pass here and we have the flower case, which fresh flowers, if somebody would like to come in and just grab a couple of flowers for someone special.
Yep, we keep our cooler fully stocked, but if somebody does come in and they know that their wife loves like stargazer lilies or something tropical, we can certainly custom make something specifically for them if they either want to wait and pick it up or have it delivered.
Then here, if we have to in a time of sadness or whatever, we have our sympathy.
Yep.
Tell us what we have here.
Well, on both sides, I tried to create something that people can come to specifically when it is a sympathy that they're looking for. So we have different styles of plants. We incorporated angels, some crosses, some headstones that we have here down on the bottom. And again, we can put something into the arrangement. If you want like an angel put right into the plant, we can certainly do that.
Now you have the shop. What else do you specialize in here at
Sure.
Jodi Kleckers?
Yep, in this room, this is my wedding consultation room. This is the room that again, like you said, I try to specialize in weddings. My passion has always been doing weddings for people, and I was fortunate enough to pick up the tuxedo from Greg from St. Clair's. And so in here, I try to meet with the brides. I do my homework and my research after they email me of what style, what flowers, when it is in season or anything like that. My wedding consultations then typically take about an hour to 3 hours that I will sit down with them. We can certainly deliver the flowers out to the location. We can set up flowers as like the ceremony flowers, the reception flowers. We can customize anything specifically for a bride.
And you will walk them through. Would you walk them through and ask them certain things about what their plans are and see if there's a fit for you?
Yep. When they come in, it's no hassle. I give them a free written consultation, and they can decide and let me know within 2 weeks if they want to go through me. But I just try to go over everything with them, and again, that's just the start through the whole wedding flower season.
And when the time is right, they bring in the groom, and could you show us what you have here for him?
Yep. Over on this side, we do have, we rent out tuxedos, so we will coordinate the bridesmaid dresses, the type of the flowers, the colors of the flowers, and we'll coordinate with them the different kinds of vests. We have the slim fit tuxedos, we have the traditional tuxedos, so we want to make sure that the groom is comfortable throughout the whole time.
And you have a special room for the grooms.
We do.
We can take a quick pick at that.
Yep, this room is not completely finished yet, but in here we will have the fitting room for when the grooms come in to try on their tuxedos, and we can do minor alterations here on site, of shortening or lengthening for them. And what I also liked about here too is it had its own entrance. So if the grooms want to just park on the side, they come in, pick up their tux, and then they can leave. Instead of going through, the whole store, it's just a kind of in and out.
I'm going to ask you some quick questions so people would know what you offer. Let's step back here in the wedding area. How many staff do you have, Jodi?
I have 7 people right now. I can get up to, on seasonal, if I need to, I can get another 4.
And you offer alterations?
Alterations on the tuxedos? Yes.
Okay. And then also you do free deliveries. Could you explain that?
Yes, free deliveries on every day, like birthdays, anniversaries, babies.
We deliver free to the hospitals, the schools, and the churches and funeral homes.
And what would you say to a bride that's planning a big wedding? How could you assist them?
Well, first, I'd love to. And the second is they just need to contact me, and then I have like a checklist for them to get started to give me all the information that I would need.
And if they'd like to learn more about you, you have a webpage, correct?
Yep, I do. It's www.kleckerskreations.com.
Thank you for allowing us to come in and tour this. You have done a beautiful job.
Thank you.
We wish you success and continued success.
Thanks.
We will take a short break to hear a word from our sponsors, and then we'll be right back, so please stay with us.
Hi, I'm Rich from Sign Pro and Auto Trim Design, a proud sponsor of the Owatonna Today Show. Come and see us for all your sign and truck accessory needs.
Welcome back to the Owatonna Today Show, your community connection, and we hope you enjoyed being on location at St. Mary's School and Kleckers Kreations. A lot going on in our town every day. Well, it's time for community announcements, so I'd like to share those with you. Owatonna Early Edition Rotary Club Corn Feed, Tuesday, August 30th. Free delivery and takeout with 5 orders or more. It's at the Owatonna's Eagles Club, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m., 141 East Rose Street in Owatonna. The Traveling Wall from here to Fairboat is coming. It's the Vietnam Memorial, August 31st and September 5th. And the Vietnam Memorial Wall processional escort will pass by your location on August 31st between 3 and 4 p.m. An escort of sheriff, police, and fire departments, EMS, hundreds of motorbikes, and many private vehicles will depart Steele County Fairgrounds at 3 p.m. and travel via Oak/Hoffman Drive in Owatonna onto County Road 45 through Medford. So you won't want to miss that. And the Owatonna Foundation is pleased to announce its next grant application deadline on September 1st. Complete grant guidelines and applications can be found at the Owatonna Foundation website, www.owatonnafoundation.org, or by visiting the Owatonna Foundation office at 108 West Park Square in Owatonna. For more information, call Laura Resler. She's the executive coordinator, and you can reach her at 507-455-2995 or email at info@owatonnafoundation.org. And the join the Steele County Historical Society on Thursday, September 1st for a panel discussion entitled Standing Together When Disaster Strikes. This event is open to the public and is free of charge for members and $2 admission for non-members. So we have a lot going on in the community, and we hope you will join us on Wednesday when our guests will be the Homestead Hospice, and we're going to hear about the wine and tasting event, and then we'll get an update from Owatonna Public Schools on the construction projects. Until then, have a great day, and we shall see you on Wednesday.